gonna be honest. It feels like it's wait. Why is my mic okay? Why is my camera not on? Hold on. I am currently experiencing acute paralysis. Uh, I think I know what happened. Uh, hold on. What? Wait, did I unplug it? What happened? Where did? Okay, where does this thing plug into? It plugs into here. This thing's on. Okay, now it should be working. There, okay, there we go. All right. Okay, good. All right. Now it's working. Basically, what happened is my microphone wasn't working for some reason. Some setting changed, even though I didn't change it, because of course that's what happens. And I thought, oh, maybe I'll like, because I have this like thing where you plug in a bunch of USBs into it, and you can like turn things on and off by pressing a button. And I thought, oh, I don't really know which one's which. I'm just gonna try to press them on and off until my microphone turns on and off. So I did that, and that didn't do anything, and then I had to change the setting. I think the first one I did was the camera. When I turned the camera off, it screwed up VTube. Whatever is PRPR live, it screwed that up. Anyways, the Gen is Shin. We're gonna have to finish this quest. It's I don't even I have no idea when the last stream was. It's been a long time. It's been at least a few weeks, probably at least a month. Like maybe even like 2 months. It feels like it's been like 2 months since I did the first part of this quest. All I know is like there's these little furry things. They're little and they're furry and they're kind of dumb. And this guy, no, I think this one of them makes paintings. It's not this one, but it's one of these things. They all look the same. And actually, hold on. Let me do something real quick. That's not what I wanted to do. I don't think maybe that works. Oh god, it's gonna. Okay, never mind. We're good. There we go. Okay. There we go. All right. So first, oh, also burger. I forgot about this.
I feel like running.
So I'd be scared. What do you mean by that? Oh, oh, is that a lot? That's at least like that's almost 2 summons, right? Almost 2 is more than 1. I think. Don't quote me on that. I haven't taken a math class in a while. Is the audio loud? Should I do something about that? Okay, we have more than 2. So we can either get Cowboy Iris or Clown Lady. I think that's a lady. I don't see any boobs though. This could be a man. Liney? That's not really a real name. I can't really. There's not much to go on there. And this outfit looks very feminine. But this is Genshin, so there's no way of knowing for sure if this is a man or woman, honestly. I'm more interested in Cowboy Iris here. So we're not going to get either of them anyways, I think is the thing I need to keep in mind. Is that it doesn't really matter like which one I pick. I'm not going to get them. See? This is going to be like a cudgel or something. It's a bow. You know, pretty much similar thing. You can hit people with a bow too. They're about the same. And so we don't have enough for 3. We have enough for 2. I was not able to reverse. Okay, there's the cudgel thing. I was not able to reverse psychology. It I said it's not going to happen, and it just didn't happen. So it's this one. This is the big boy one. Okay. You can get 3 now. 3 poles. Oh, wait. Hold on a second. Barbara. Like, that's good, right? Barbara's good. We like Barbara in this house. We at least tolerate her for the most part. Cool, I can choose which one I'm not going to get. Great. We now have Super Barbara. I actually forgot what you're supposed to do with that stuff. Don't you just like go in here and then just it's just a constellation, a vitality burst. Decrease the cooldown of Let the Show Begin by 15%. During the ability's duration, your active character gains a 15% hydro damage bonus.
I just joined and saw a Barbara. Is that good or no?
I think I think I have the audio way too loud. Oh my god. I actually jumped. I actually like physically jumped. I'm pretty sure this is good. Honestly, I know nothing about like what is like good or not in this game. Oh, it's just okay. That's
LMAO,
okay.
you okay?
I think I'm fine. I have to like turn the volume down, or at least okay. Hold on. Can I just change the volume directly on this thing? Settings. Let's get down to like 70%. Yeah, it should be good. Actually, okay, then we can turn the volume up on this. Okay, that should be good. All right, so the quest. One of these guys is like painting stuff, and some guys came over and tried to buy the paintings, and she's like, "Oh my gosh, that's very nice of them," and it turned out that her paintings suck, and they only want it because the paint is like really valuable. Collect strange parts. I actually don't I just talk to people? I actually forgot what the quest was here. Local specialties? Is she actually just gonna sell me stuff? The Steam Bird even included trying Marusia
Oh, that
village
Molosine
cuisine.
quest with Seymour. I hated but loved it. It has so many
Seymour.
subparts to it.
Huh. Okay, whenever I hear Seymour, I think of the guy from Final Fantasy X. Remember that there was like one of those boss fights against that guy that destroyed me. And there are 100 heroic challenges to try this year feature. We are number 20 on the list. I've recently come up with a new dish. Want to try it out? Lutein, I'm going to call her latrine, takes out a dish with a blurry silhouette. Okay. The stimulating scent makes your eyes well up. This doesn't look edible. You don't think so, anyways. Sure, hit me with it. Contrary to the appearance, the dish is actually most refreshing. After a single bite, the pungent flavors become surprisingly amiable. Heh heh, there's lots of things you can't know till you try. My food was pretty good, huh? I could tell from your expression. That did nothing for me. So this okay. So the quest has like a bunch of side things. I know I've been at it for a good amount. I'm assuming it's probably gonna be a little bit longer, especially if I'm like not if I don't know what I'm doing. Why does this pop up every time? People from the I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that. Phantom in Mercy Village 2. Matter of course. Is this something that I wouldn't know yet? I'm not actually like in the part of the story where I would be here. Okay, that's clearly not what I'm supposed to do. This one? No. No, that's not it. Help. Okay, that doesn't help. Does it say anything? This is a problem when it comes to. I forgot. There are problems that come up when you try to like leave and come back with one of these quests. Not in terms of like a mechanical issue, but because it's a me issue. Because I will just forget. I could just I'm gonna look this up. Let's look at the ball rolling first. It's not like. Okay, cool. All right. Uh, Genshin, Strange Parts, Fontaine. I spelled it Fontaine, but okay. You will need to collect 4 strange parts from Melusines and other world quests in Fontaine. Wait, what do you mean other world quests? You can also use it to exchange for items in Xana's shop. The strange parts from world quests given by Melusine. Oh my god. Oh dear god. Oh god. Okay, this is we're getting non-linear. I left off right when it started getting complicated. So would this person give me a thing? Veranada. What do you got for me? A Hidalga slurry, the crushed innards of Lumitol, and the little. Wait, how much is a little exactly? Are you making some soup? Erg. That smells really weird. It smells weird? That can't be. I followed the formula Carabussi gave me. Exactly. So it should smell normal. It smells like someone fermented a sea bass for 3 years in a vat of dead frogs. If you calm down a bit, you can smell the fragrance of sweet flowers. We have to be mean to this thing. Did you have to say that? Now Paimon has that image in her head. Anyway, what are you doing? Do you need help? It's a potion. I'm formulating a potion. One that needs help. Lots of. Well, I'm hallucinating. I always hallucinate. Why do I keep hallucinating? One that'll help lots of people. You're a potioneer then. Isn't the term just alchemist? Or just maybe. I guess pharmacist wouldn't be the right word. Pharmacists don't make the medicine, right? Not yet. I'm just an assistant to a master potioneer. Her name is Carabussi. I know it's not that. I'm just going to call her that. I, Veranata, still have much to learn from her. He. Well, an assistant to a great doctor must be a great assistant, right? Heh yeah, W. Wait, no, not at all. There are so many things I don't know. I'm just working as hard as I can to help her make potions. Also, I've told you my name, but I don't know yours yet. Paimon's Paimon, and he's Sideshow. Paimon! Okay. This thing hates my name. I'm glad I was mean to it. Okay, you know what? Never mind. They heard me. They're trying to gaslight. They're trying to like change the narrative. If I need help, but I do. But I don't know if you'd be willing to help. If you need help, you should just say so. I'd like to try new potions. I was hallucinating the word improve. Eh? I know potions smell and taste bad, but they can help lots of people and cure many illnesses. They're very useful things. But we can't get sick, and we don't like drinking strange things. Wait, they can't get sick? What if we like steal their blood or something? Would that help? Over time, people stopped helping me taste my potions, and that's been a big problem for me. Well, because they could die. You're the one who said this stuff is weird. It isn't dangerous, is it? It's fine. We don't get poisoned by them. So you shouldn't either. I mean, in theory, anyways. There are a total of 3 potions that need testing. One will help people fight better. The others will keep people feeling warm. The last one, I'm not sure how to put this. Carabus said, okay, I'm not gonna say pussy anymore. Says that it can help people understand the truth. That's what she said anyway, but I'm still not sure what it means. That does sound dangerous. Well, it's not dangerous if it works. It's dangerous if it doesn't work. Like, it could be really good on paper, but if it doesn't work, that's the problem. Oh, no, it's not dangerous. Anyway, would you like to help? If you would, I'll take you to the test site now. What was it with... Okay, now it'll hopefully be gone forever. I'll help you. Let's go. It'd be really funny. It would be very funny, but very bad game design if there was a quest like this, where it's just like, hey, these potions are dangerous. Like, just this quest. If in this quest you tried the potions and it just deleted your account. Like, it just said, yeah, your character's dead. He's just like dead. Like, actually dead. Like, he's actually 100% dead. He is not coming back, dead. It just deletes your account. Don't drink too much of it. Just spit it out if something feels off, okay? All right, just give me the potion. This one's called the super. Where are we? How did we get here? Where are we? The super duper potion. It'll make you super strong. Well, in theory, at least. Take the potion. Odor is hard to bear, but tastes sweet and sticky, and it's hard to swallow. Otherwise, you have no reaction. At her direction, you then wait for some breacher. I don't even know what that is. I'm supposed to kill those things? Why couldn't we fight like some easy stuff? What even is this? Why is my computer dying? Okay, no, it's this person.
Silence.
Oh my god, these things are killing my computer. Maybe it's a potion. Maybe my game actually is dying. It's killing my game on a cellular level. This is like last moments before death. Like I actually died, and this is like the character's brain trying to come to terms with it. Let's do a Barbara thing. I don't know if that actually helped, honestly. Wrong person. Wrong person. There's more of them. I was so proud of myself. I was like, I actually beat him. Yippee! No, I didn't. That's just wave 1. Why do we need multiple waves to test like a potion? Where are these things coming from? Is that thing summoning them? Is that little demon thing just summoning them to try to kill me? What's the point of this? There's easier ways to test your medication. Use them on rats or something.
Bow your head.
Those things don't even have heads. Come on, it's been a while since I played. Just give me a second. Just give me a second. Let me use my special.
The tides beckon. Justice is blindsided.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my. Okay, get this person out. Okay, Barbara can Q, right?
We can do it.
Right. Mr. Piss is healing. Mr. Piss is getting back on his feet. Are they throwing shells at me? There's probably gonna be 3 waves too.
Silence.
Music's pretty good though. I'll give him that. Oh my god. Oh my god. Why do you just sit there and take it?
No one escapes my sight.
I always forget the movement. There was a time when I knew how to do the movement. There was a brief period of time. Okay, Barbara, I don't think she can do much here. I feel like if I kill this thing, the other ones are gonna spawn. Let's get Piss Light here. There was a time when I knew how to pronounce his name. It was not that long ago. I already forgot. I'm not even gonna attempt it. Okay. No third wave so far. Are those just homing? Why am I not moving? Why am I not moving? Oh, I'm stuck. That's why I'm not. We had also just throwing these things at me wasn't enough. You also had to throw me in a cage.
No, my sword.
This is not ethical.
Body and mind.
Like I don't know much about medicine. I'm not a medicine type guy. I didn't take like medicinal or doctor or anything like that type of classes in college. I still feel like this is not how medical trials go.
Silence.
I think I'm on my feet at least now. Grandpa, you gotta move, Grandpa! You gotta move, Grandpa!
Settle down.
Ready, steady, go!
Where is it? It's still over there.
Let's dance.
Silence.
Just die already.
Huh.
Okay. Hey, this isn't pumpkin soup? Where am I going? Collect strange parts. That's not the... But that's not the quest I was doing. That's not the quest we were doing like a sub quest, right? Is it this one? It is this one. They're over there. Okay. There must have been a better way to do that. I don't care. I kind of do care, actually. Actually, I do care. Did you defeat those creatures so easily? I was getting my ass kicked out there. That was humiliating. What are you talking about? Because of the super duper potion? I didn't feel much, but it was pretty sweet. But it smelled terrible. Is that so? Did I get something wrong? Don't be so down. At least it wasn't poisonous. We can take that as a win, huh? I'd like to just pretend it was poisonous and try to write off my performance on that. Right then, let's bring the super duper potion testing to a close first. Next, let's try the Coasty Toasty potion. Did you come up with these names yourself? No, I'm not good at making up names, so I just let others help me come up with much better ones. Well, don't say that. Really, and for something like potions, a name should let you know what it does right away, right? I've never heard that before, but you're right. That's what a master potioneer should be like. Anyways, are you ready to test this potion? Sure. Oh boy, this one smells like a disaster too. Theoretically, this Coasty Toasty potion will spare you from the effects of cold and keep you warm. Yeah, probably. We're gonna go to that, like, annoying cold place. Okay, you drink the potion. It smells like dusty, musty old leather. It's not bad. It's a bit of cinnamon and ginger. Makes your body feel kind of warm, I guess, or something, but Or at least it tastes like warm stuff, but otherwise it doesn't do anything. You rest for a while at her instruction. What is this gonna do for me? Why do I have to fight magma slimes to prove that your potion will keep me warm? You'd think you'd face ice ones. They don't even want to kill me. I'm just supposed to attack these things? What is the point of this? How does this prove that a warmth potion works? This is counterintuitive. You think I'd be fighting ice slimes? But what is it? Are they gonna say like, is it gonna be like this thing's gonna end, and they're gonna be like, oh wow, all it did was attract those fire slimes to us, or something, right? I'm guessing that's what's gonna happen. All right, just die. Thou must perish. You don't need to use the Barbara ult yet.
Settle down.
We can't even use Amber. We can't even use Amber here.
No, my sword.
Don't just hit him. Just hit him. Let's just piss on him. Just R. Kelly him. No, I don't even know who you are. Junoto? It's a dumb name. Actually, it's not that dumb. It's a little dumb. I'm not really in a position to criticize people on dumb names, honestly.
On my part. Bow your head.
This is it, right? There's one little baby one that I have to kill. I have to murder a child now. I have to kill this little child. How do they keep dodging?
Witness the power of Gugwa.
They already made the connection between the way that sounds and like the don't be Gumwa, have funwa comics. I still don't know what those were about. I still don't know what the deal with those were. I don't know what either of those words mean. Are you alright? Are you okay? Sorry. I didn't know this medicine. Okay, I knew it. That's what the plot is. It doesn't like make you warm. It just attracts things that are made of fire that will try to kill you. That happened because the potion made me all coasty and toasty, you know. Is that even how things work? Can you like take a step back, Paimon? You're like way too close. Can you like move away, please? Can you like float a little bit back, please? Right, aquatic animals do mistake warm thing. Oh wait, hold on a second. I didn't actually do this. I hit enter, but okay, never mind. Potion worked. Paimon doesn't really think that's how it works. That's weird. Chat disconnected and reconnected. It's weird. Aquatic animals. Those are pyro slimes. Hallucinogenic side effects. Although I've written it down, well, at least it wasn't completely. Wait. But those effects were terrible. It made huge crabs look like pyro slimes? What? So, okay, so hear me. So, it didn't warm you up. It's not a. You think it would just be okay if you're cold and you need a drink to warm you up, like coffee, hot chocolate, warm tea. Just drink one of those, or just bundle up. And you have a potion. You think, oh, this potion warms you up. Something that you can do by just warming the beverage up. And instead of warming you up, it attracts crabs And not only does it attract crabs, it makes you hallucinate and think that those crabs are slimes made of magma. There's like this has to be some type of pun, some type of like Chinese language pun that does not translate to English whatsoever. That's what I'm guessing. There's some type of like wordplay here that just does not work in English, and they're just kind of playing it off as like random humor. Sure, I've already bothered you so much already, but there's one final potion that needs testing. Are you still okay with it? As long as it's not poisonous. Oh, we only found out if it's poisonous when we... Well, the other one was technically poisonous if it made us hallucinate. That's technically a poison, right? Wait just a minute. The first one was the super duper potion. Next is a coasty toasty potion. Next one's called the true sight potion, which means that it lets people see the truth. What's wrong with that? Nothing. The name's just completely different from the others. Like a complete 360-degree turn. You mean like 180, right? Emma doesn't have that many fingers. You know what? Wait. Yeah, I don't even know what the hell she's talking about. I'm not going to pretend I know what she's talking about. That's because I'm guessing she's saying like I can't count to 180 or 360 on my hands, and therefore I don't understand degrees of like turning. That's because the Master Potioneer named the first two for me, and I named this one. I'm no good at names though, so it's definitely not as good as the name she came up with. Paimon thought, okay, actually, let me just. Part of me is worried that audio is a little too loud. There we go. So I'm just curious what. This one sounds like a real doozy. Like what monsters would I fight to justify a? Okay, to be fair, I guess it doesn't have to make sense. Because fighting magma slimes when you drink a warmth potion, okay, there's like some logic to that. Wait, where am I supposed to go? Am I going here? There's nothing I can teleport to. Nothing. How do I even get down there? It's like in the ocean. What? Huh? Is that it? I'm gonna drown. Oh, no, I'm not gonna. Oh yeah, you can't drown here. Okay. What does that do for me? Why am I dying? Why am I dying? Why am I dying? Why did I die?
Burn fastest.
Why am I dying? Am I still dying? I thought I saw myself take damage. I think we're good. Okay, big boy, eat an egg. Eat an egg, you'll be fine.
I'll protect us.
He just had a heart attack. He'll get over it. How do I get down there, though? I never figured that out. I just grabbed the orb that instantly kills you, but other than that, I haven't really discovered anything.
Body and mind.
Yeah, it's something like that. I don't think I'm going to find this by wandering around. Is this? No, that can't be a way in. Maybe? Might be. don't think it's a way in. There's no way that's a way in. There's no way that's a way to get in there. It could be, but I don't think it is. I don't think so. I don't think so. Because why would they have two waypoints right next to each other? Wait, do I just dive down, don't I? Because it's the water place. I just dive.
Dance.
Oh yeah, they're like aquatic or something, aren't they? Left control. Odd button to choose for this. I guess it doesn't need to be that readily accessible. Do those things heal me? Is that what the orb does? It makes you like aquatic? Makes it so you heal underwater and die above water? Are you swimming like that? A weird way to swim. There's no way that's effective. It doesn't look like it would be effective, I guess. All right, activate the thing. Okay, there we go. Okay. All right. Go to there's no way there's a workshop anywhere around here. Oh, that counts as a that's considered a workshop. This is my workshop where I conduct my experiment. How do you mix potions underwater? How does that make sense? Okay, now for the next experiment, we'll be testing the true sight potion. Are you ready? No. Ooh, please be careful. The potion, the rank order of masses of dead seagrass left to rot under the tropical sun assaults your nostrils, causing you to gag involuntarily. You hesitate for a moment and then drain it in a single gulp. The taste of the potion itself isn't nearly so awful, and in fact, it really lacks any kind of distinct. There's no way something would smell awful and then taste completely different. It doesn't make any sense. I don't think it's like it happens to some extent, but not to this extent, you know? Where it's like, oh, this smells all like rancid, but it tastes really good. That doesn't usually happen. Afterwards, you rest for a while at her instruction. Absolutely nothing changes during that time. But not long after, oh, it's the Ghost Pirates from the book The Ghost Pirates. It looks like nothing has changed. Phew, Paimon can stop worrying now. You look like you were stunned for a moment. What's wrong? Did you see something? Really fascinating. Can you provide a more detailed description? Looked like it had been cut in half by something huge. Dot. 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 Ah, sorry, I must have drifted off for a second there, but I've already written it all down. With what? With what? Where and with what? Thanks to you both, I've collected a great many awesome notes this time. I'll definitely be able to use them for the next batch of potions. Though I've heard something very familiar, yes, but there's still so much to observe, to see if others can see the same phenomenon. I'm just gonna get closer. Does that mean you still need to find other people to test your potions? Yes, that's correct. Because, I must have two or more reliable witnesses who see the same thing in order to prove that the potion really can allow people to see the truth, right? The truth will not be limited or constrained by the eyes and perspectives of the viewer and won't be distorted by what is in their heart. It objectively exists there and is just yeah. Like God, what are you talking about? What the hell are you talking about? Can you let me in on what the hell you're talking about? No, like the white sand, like the bones of sea stars, like the waves that crash in the. What are you talking about? But the master potioneer has also said that truth can also be created through dreams and memories. I don't quite get it, and it seems like a contradiction to me, but I'm trying my best to understand. This topic got so deep so quickly. Haha, then let's not talk about such things for now. Anyways, I'd like to thank you for your help. Please take these. Also be sure to come back next time I make a new potion.
Oh boy, level up material. Oh.
We love level up material. Okay, now what? But now what though? Where even was the village? The stupid, dumb village. Where is it? Is it here? Not here. There's no way it's there. There's no way it's there. This is underground, right? Let's teleport here. I don't think this is it. I'm gonna go on a limb. I don't think this is the place. That's a big bird. Yeah, this is not the place. This ain't it. This is not it. How do we get to the lower the very warm it's gotta be this place, right? No, it's right. Okay, it's right here. Okay, it's labeled. It's very easily understandable. I'm okay with this. I can work with this. All right. So I just click all water. That'd be dumb. That'd be dumb, right? I swear I had more water characters. I remember there was a time when I thought I had like way too many water characters. And I was like upset because it's like, oh man, I just keep getting water characters. Hydro or whatever it's called. I keep getting hydro characters. Oh man, it could be something other than hydro. And I have like three of them. Which one are the most of? 1, 2, 3. Okay, 1, 2. Two of those guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lightning. Let's see, fire. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fire. Okay. Wind. You got like 1, 2, 3. 1 dendro. Well, this guy. I don't know if me counts because I'm just like choosing to be dendro. What does she use again? She probably uses a spear, doesn't she? She feels like a spear user. She feels like someone who like looks like she'd use something interesting and then would just pull out a spear.
Wow. Huh? All will be revealed in the next volume? Oh, drat.
I don't know what you're talking about, man. All right. Hello from Progressive? Wow. You look just like from the commercials. Question mark, question mark, question mark. Oh, what are you doing under the waterfall? Are you going to take a bath or something? If that's true, in that case, we won't disturb you. What bath? I am pondering some profound questions. If I must say, I suppose I am meditating. If you hadn't come thundering along and interrupted my train of thought, perhaps I would have already come up with the answers. We're really sorry. Let's see, a human most strange in a rainbow balloon. You two must be from What's so rainbow about this? Paimon has a pretty, like, limited color palette. It's like white, pink, blue. That's not really a rainbow. White's not even in the rainbow. Paimon's Paimon. Yeah. What do you mean rainbow balloon? Oh, right. You may not see it that way, but I almost forgot about that again. Let me think. Right. What does Paimon look like to you? Paimon's Paimon. I like this one. That sounds right, but it also sounds like you didn't answer the question. None of the other answers were that good, okay? This was the best answer. Interesting, but to my eyes, Paimon is just like a little rainbow balloon floating in the air. And her string seems to extend upward to somewhere above the sky. Okay, this feels like it's very lore important. Let me take like a screenshot of this. I clicked the screenshot button. Oh yeah, I forgot. I had to do like the snipping tool for this because the print screen doesn't work for whatever reason. Snipping tool. New. That's a really low resolution for some reason. It's like that caught him in the middle of movement. They just look awful. They look awful. What the? Seriously? And just what does Sideshow look like in your eyes, Paimon? Golden-haired traveling companion. Don't tell you see something else. What I see, if I really must say, then I see a monster that looks like it could swallow the whole world in a single bite. Okay, that's also lore. Lore drop. Lore drop. The schizophrenic rat is giving us lore. That's too scary. Are you serious? Of course I'm serious. Perhaps you've heard the way we Melusines can see things humans cannot. But for some reason I see things differently, even when compared to other Melusines. I can always find things that have been hidden. I've read that the nature of things is hidden beneath them, and this nature decides their future. Not that I know what that means. If that's the case, how did you know we were outsiders? Well, though what we see is different, we can still find ideas that we have in common. Just like how you can tell a flower is still a flower no matter how strange the color, right? Well, it depends. There's some weird looking flowers that you wouldn't really be able to tell as a flower, you know? As long as I spend enough time with everyone, I can't grasp the concepts that everyone talks about and then pretend to fit in. If you hadn't looked special in my eyes at all, I wouldn't have struggled to find the right concept to describe you. As I thought, it seems that I still have lots to learn. I know that's a bunch of stuff that was a lot more understanding. That was a lot more understandable than whatever gobbledygook that potion makers said about the truth. That was nonsense to me. That I did not understand a word of that. This I can understand. Like they see things completely different and they can just assume what is considered what by association. Like they see like some, let's say they see like a ball of fire and they're like, well, what's that? And someone says, oh, that's a, this first thing that pops in mind, that's a shopping cart. It's like, oh, I guess that's what a shopping cart is. That's what they call a shopping cart. That's what a normal person would call a shopping cart. I perceive it like a ball of fire, but it's a shopping cart. Those are the worst possible examples I could have chosen, I feel. Okay, I feel like ball of fire is good. I feel like shopping cart is terrible. What is a name but an artificial code that confers false uniformity on different perceptions? Shut the hell up, you big ass nerd. But still, everyone calls me Kenotila, so you may do so as well. You talk in such a roundabout way, just like a scholar. Or a redditor. Roundabout, is that how you see it? I don't usually talk with humans from outside, so I don't quite understand your methods of communication. I am merely making deductions and inferences based on what I've read in books. Keep talking about what you read in books. Do Melusines know how to read? I thought you were too stupid to know how to read. I thought you just sat around and just ate rocks all day, you stupid animals. I hate you so much. Anyways, I wasn't expecting there to be books here. Yes, an amazing scholar left them behind, all hidden inside a secret base. All of what I just said I learned from those books. There's even a book there that I couldn't understand. Meditation has allowed me to comprehend it, ever so little of it. I am dying. But lately I've been making no progress no matter how I rack my brain. That's why I came here to meditate and to try to find a way forward. A book that can't be understood. Aren't arcane secrets never meant to be known by anyone, usually encrypted in books like that? Speaking of secrets, that usually means treasure. Now that Paimon thinks about it, she's getting curiouser and curiouser. If you're interested, why don't I take you to have a look at the book? That book is important to me and I must find a way to understand it. I'm mentally imagining it as like Cat in the Hat. It's like a Dr. Seuss book. What do you mean one fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish? What is the significance of this statement? You appear to be knowledgeable, well-informed outsiders. Perhaps you'll be able to understand that book quite easily. I've certainly solved a puzzle or two. That's right. We're like super professionals at this. I'm really bad at solving puzzles. Show us the way. Who said that? Who said that? They're so real for that, though. They're so real for saying that. Are we just not navigating towards a quest now? Did we just give up on that? There we go. It's gotta be this. That's not it. That's not it. Book of Esoteric Revelations. You have 50 gems. Yippee! Where am I? Where am I? Where's me? Where am I right now? Oh, I'm here. Okay, I'm right here. It's right here. What if I just go here? No, that's not it. Let's go here. That's closer. Upcurrents. We're going here, right? All right. And we're here. If we dive down to this entrance, we'll find the place where the scholars once hid the books. But it's like an ordinary pond. What sort of entrance are you talking about? All right, it's being hidden after all, so you won't be able to see. Hee hee. Just watch then. Until I take that something that looks like a key tracing the air alongside the unseen trail. There's a soft chime and the shallow pool before you suddenly becomes unfathomably deep. Here's the entrance now. It doesn't look any different. I'm assuming we're supposed to like imagine this stuff because it looks the same. Wow, Paimon couldn't tell how you did that. Well, I can't really explain it either. But while others can't see it, there are actually all sorts of fissures here. As long as I use my token to draw a line across these fissures, I can do some incredible things. That said, I don't know why they are only present here. As such, I did a lot of research until I found that indecipherable book. It has much to do with me and my token, and I'm also certain. Oh, that's I don't know what that is. Uh, there's nothing wrong with being special. Well, then that's enough of that. Let's go inside. I must find a way to understand that strange book. So we're just gonna jump in here. That's the plan. No, I thought they said this was unfathomably deep. I can fathom this pretty well. This is fathomable. This is a very fathomable depth. I'm fathoming this pretty well right now. That looks pretty important. Da, da, da. So you can't understand it at all either, after all. Not a single word. Maybe there's some kind of cipher. Take a closer look. You stare at the runes on the page for some time. The runes slowly start to disintegrate and reassemble themselves, becoming new words. At the same time, your surroundings seem to recede. You arrive in a strange new place. It's like that one thing that happens at the start of like was it Loki Journey into Mystery, that one book? I see. This is a world where even sweet flowers and mint cannot grow. Can you see it too? Like when Loki like calls Kid Loki. You turn around to look for the source of the voice, but are suddenly awakened. Looking back at the book, it looks like it did originally, as though nothing happened. So, do you discover anything? I think I saw the runes dissolving and then reconstructing them. So both of these are true. I'd like to say both of these. But I can only say one of them. I can only give this thing half of the story. You just stare too I feel like this is the more important information though. I don't think it matters either way, but I knew you'd be able to see it too. Huh? Have you had the same experience, cannoli? Is that what you mean by meditating? Yes, though I can't understand a single word in the book, I get a strange feeling from looking at it for long enough. I too sometimes hallucinate when I stare at kanji for too long. It feels as though you've been except instead of being transported to some like magical land, I get sent to hell. It feels as though you've been transported to another world, and then you can start to understand the book's contents. But as soon as you're awake, you're back to being unable to comprehend it. Then what have you seen before? Oh, wait just a moment. Ta-da, this is my notebook. I've written down everything I saw inside. That said, I wrote it all down while I was meditating, and I was sort of in a trance, so it might be a bit hard to understand. Let Paimon see. Oh, this is awful. But it says something about Elinus or something like that. Even when meditating, I can't make heads or tails of what comes before or after. So she's like a it's like how the Beatles wrote songs, isn't it? They just like take a bunch of drugs and then just write a bunch of stuff down and be like, okay, let's try to sift through this and see what this means. That's at least what I was kind of told. As such, though, I can understand just a little bit. I still don't understand what it is really saying. If I'm not mistaken, however, the book is still missing a lot of content. Notebook does mention a few locations. Oh, so you mean these locations might be clues? Locations, yes, the name of locations are written between important. Or so can you or can't you read it? Could it be trying to tell us where the critical parts of the text are hidden? I mean, I've guessed as much in the past, but I've never left Elinus, so in that case, why don't you stay here, Canotila? We'll go investigating the places in the notebook. Maybe we'll find the missing pieces. And besides, it's related to Elinus, so there's no way we're going to ignore it. Alright, in that case, I'm counting on you two. If you find anything, just bring it back. I'll be waiting for you. Find the... So I already have one page somehow. Is this going to be one of those things where I get guys like other quests to complete this quest, to get a thing for that other quest, to fix the robot, to get the paint? And so that's not it. That's not it. That's completely different enigmatic pages.
A valiant endeavor.
What about grave robbing? Is that Valiant? Is grave robbing Valiant? Probably no. That was like a really weird casket. I was misinterpreting. I thought there was like a pathway over there. There's nothing over here. Okay, I guess that makes sense. There's no logical reason why one of the pages would just be like a few feet away from the book. Yeah, left control, right? So, okay, so they do have these marked on the map. This is not like, go do this quest and this person will give you a page of the book. And then if you get all the pages, you'll get one of the pieces to fix the robot. You just gotta do a bunch of quests to finish this quest to get a piece to finish a different quest. That would be awful. That would like genuinely be awful. So I don't think it's this way necessarily. Yeah, it's like that's like far away. Is this like lower level or this is like upper level? Okay, so we can just teleport here and then just walk over there. So I was gonna be able to finish this stream. I might not be able to. Now that I think I should be able to. I can't like promise anything though. Yes, this one. I was gonna be like really. Oh, I'm not fighting those things. Are you kidding me? No, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I got stuff to do. I'm not just gonna fight a bunch of robots for no reason. If I don't have to, I'm not fighting the police officer robot from Arms and his dog. The Bark and Bite. That's what they were called. Bark and Bite. I'm not fighting Bark and Bite unless I have to. Remember when I first got Arms, I thought it was like terrible because I was actually trying to play with the motion controls. The motion controls in that game are awful. They make it sound like it's like, oh yeah, that's like how you play it. You use motion controls. Do not use motion controls. Do not use motion controls for Arms. Just use like the buttons. It's so much better. With the motion controls, the game is like unplayable. Because then you have to like make physical motions to get a punch to register as opposed to just pressing a button. You can get a lot more attacks in with a lot more accuracy by just using the controller like a controller as opposed to like moving it around and trying to move side to side. You get a lot more maneuverability. I bet a lot of people tried playing that game and then just played it with the motion controls and thought, well, this isn't good. And this is the way to play it. So the game isn't good. And then just moved on. Which I almost did, honestly. But I guess I bought the games. I wasn't really as apt to do that. And that was around the time when I didn't really have many games on the Switch, so I was like, well, this is the game. This is the game. Because I gotta play this one. Oh, I could also play. Oh no, I just have this game. I guess there's also Splatoon, but I'm not. I'm really bad at Splatoon. Am I facing the right way? Like, am I even going the right way? I think I'm facing this way, but I should be facing this way. But I guess if I go up here, I can just go this way. Right? It's been really weird recording these sounds. Like just hey, can you like show up like in a studio and just go like it's not even picking up. Yeah, it's not picking up. I don't have a breathing microphone. I don't have an ASMR microphone. I can't do that stuff. Actually, I'm like pretty sure my microphone can do that stuff. I just do not understand audio settings nearly enough to be able to set it up in any sort of competent way to get it to do anything near what it should be doing. I have a pretty good microphone. I have a pretty solid microphone. Because I've been told it's pretty good. I've had it for a long time, and I guess I've been pretty rough with it, but I'm pretty sure any issues with this microphone are entirely due to me not understanding the settings. So I feel like sometimes I feel like, man, maybe if I buy a new microphone, like then I remind myself like, no, I don't need a new microphone. I just at some point need to figure out how to use this microphone. I feel like I don't need to be doing this. I feel like I'm probably wasting my time doing this. Couldn't I have at least switched him out with like a hot lady so I could at least listen to something like good while I'm doing this? As opposed to some just kid moaning. Can I swap him out with like the tall bird lady? I like that idea, but I think it's a little bit too late for that. Sad. I don't think it'd be wise to jump down for the sole purpose of changing the type of moans we're getting here. But once we get to this ledge, we're changing him out solely for that purpose. If that's even possible. Can I stand here? Please tell me this is if this is not a standable region, I am screwed.
I am outplayed.
I forgot how I'm supposed to. I swear it was clicking. Don't you just like click and you jump down? I guess I was doing it wrong. I was clicking incorrectly. Okay. Let's switch him out with the tall bird lady. Sorry, you are not. Wait. Yeah, let's go. Let's go with her. Yeah.
One is
Let's
fast
go with
on
this.
one's feet. Try to
Yeah,
keep
let's go. Let's go
pace.
with this. Wait, can she? She can't E. She can. She has like. She can like move horizontally very well by doing the jumping stuff. But she can't do that while climbing. She's not like the roller. Yeah. Let me just hold on a second. This is a case where we want the audio up. Just let me just. There we go. All right. I'm not hoarding this all for myself. Let's enjoy this together. Yeah. Some good stuff. I wish this microphone could pick up my laughter. I mean, again, it probably can. I just don't know how to make it do that. I tried. Yeah. Maybe I go this way and climb up on that thing. But it's going for too high of a P class. Is a water boy still dead? Like if I bring him in my party, would he just be dead? Do I have to like feed him an egg like in the thing like in the like what would I call it? Like the sideline, the bench, the Pokemon PC? No.
Skyward!
That didn't work. That didn't work. No, you're supposed to be able to climb on that. That's standable. I could stand on that ledge. You're supposed to be like superhuman or something. You can stand on that ledge.
Skyward! Scatter!
That works. He. Just heed. He. I feel like this is not necessary. I feel like I'm not supposed to be doing this. Is it? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Stop it. It seems to say it's. Am I on the wrong mountain? Am I on the wrong mountain? What do you mean I'm on the wrong mountain?
Skyward! Scatter!
There's no way. I was on the wrong mountain? No. Wait, is it the wrong mountain or was I in the? It says it's here. There's nothing here. This is I am being psychologically tormented right now. Shut up. It is here.
Scatter!
That is very nice. Okay, so it says it's right here. I'm on the circle. Unless this is like underground or something. I'm not supposed to be climbing a mountain. Like, oh yeah, just go where the circle is. But like actually not like where you think the circle is, but actually like a secret hidden area beneath where you think the circle is. I'm not seeing anything here. There's just a circle. Is it? I'm not seeing any pages here. Am I supposed to be underground right now? I swear to God. Shouldn't there be like a marker or something that says like this is underground so you don't do what I did right now? Or does no one else have this problem? Is this like a unique problem to me where no one else was dumb enough to assume they were supposed to climb a mountain? Just no one else just everyone else figured this out. Is that what I'm supposed to assume here, that everyone else figured this out? I would not be surprised, actually. I would not be very surprised if every single person else figured this out with no problem. But somehow I'm just like I'm just confused here. It is underneath. It is underneath the mountain. It's not up. Is not just there's a secret area underneath the mountain, of course. And I gotta fight these things. New entry, the big dogs. I'm taking more damage than they are. I think I was just shooting at a rock right there. I think I was just standing in front of a stone pillar and just shooting at him. Just shooting at a pillar. And doing nothing. Just accomplishing nothing. What's with all these fights and being like one big guy and then like a bunch of other smaller versions of the same guy? Like the elemental thing was like that. The slimes were like that. What's up with that? Why do I have to fight like the whole Brady Bunch here? Why can't you just throw like one guy at me for once? What even are these things? Are these like elementals, or are these just like weird, just really weird dogs? This is not natural. They're not connected. They're just floating bones, making weird ass dogs.
Bow your head.
Of course, that one's hanging on by 1 HP. I love it. I love it when that happens. I don't even know what that is. They just do things. I don't know what attack they're gonna throw at me.
Settle down.
Where'd he go? He didn't go anywhere. Okay. I just get nervous. I think they're gonna start teleporting. So he shoots a ball.
Silence.
He's got like a cactus above it, like a red cactus above his head or something.
Make way for the Adeptus.
I have 2 healers on my team right now. That's not very helpful. I'm bleeding? Know what the red means? Am I bleeding right now? How is everyone bleeding? I'm trying to find pages for a book, sir. So, okay, they do teleport. I was not hallucinating that they do teleport.
Come on.
I'm not crazy. These wolves are teleporting.
I'll protect us.
Bow your head. Let the mighty be
Right.
humbled.
Just where'd he go? Now, okay, they do teleport. Is teleporting better or worse in close combat? Like in close quarters? I feel like generally, if you're teleporting, it'd be more like
Abandoned property belongs to whoever.
just
finds it
5
first.
gems.
So
That was all for 5 gems. Discovered an ancient ruin that remains unmarked on a map. The entrance is completely collapsed. I really don't care. It's gonna be worth a while. This doesn't. Barriers. You can tell if they're alive or not. They're not going back empty-handed. What does this have to do with anything? It's just that was one of the pages. It's just like, "Yar, me found treasure." I thought it was gonna be like more esoteric than that. And just, "Yar, me and me crew, we found treasure. Yar, we gonna go back and I don't. That's not pirate speak. It's like I just got hit in the head speak. I'm not fighting those guys. I feel like people in this game are the most annoying enemies. Even at the big the big like magic using guys are the worst. I hate fighting those guys so much. I'm so bad at fighting. Those guys kick my ass every single time. They always kick my ass. It's no contest. What the hell is that? I'm not fighting a fire squid. Are you kidding me? No, I'm not doing that. I don't even know what this is. Is this also going to kill me? I'm not entering somewhere. I don't know what that leads. Should we get, like, Piss Jr. in here again?
May
He's still
knowledge
dead?
guide you.
He's still dead. Okay. Eat an egg. He's already done... no, yeah, he already died at some point, right?
Let the show begin.
Not his first time dying. I don't really take good care of him. I do not really take good care of this kid. Anything like these characters, I don't know what you'd call them,
Omgo.
whatever.
Be
Omgo?
alive.
Debatable. I feel like the units in this game dread being summoned by me because I just kill them. I just throw them into the stupidest situations and I just kill them. There was a time before where I just climbed a huge mountain for apparently no reason and just dropped this guy off of it and just killed him. And it benefited no one at all. I gained nothing from that. And he died. It was like the second time he's died this stream. At least. It will not be the last. He will die again. I will make sure of it. I was kind of tempting fate with that when I got close to that treasure chest. Highly dangerous. Isn't everywhere? I was like 50% sure that something was gonna, like, a whole bunch of stuff was gonna spawn when I walked past that treasure chest. It was kind of tempting fate. Oh god, it's the big dogs again. This is not even where I'm supposed to be. It's just like a side fight. The real fight's like over here. I'm not gonna waste my time fighting several dogs, like ghost skeleton dog things. When they're not, that doesn't do anything for me. Oh god, I hope it's not those things. That oh, so it is the dog things again. It's just more the weird dog things. At least there's like not the big one this time, right? Oh god. Computer just like dying now.
Bow your head.
Alright, so. Okay, they're attacking my frame rate. So this is a simpler fight overall than the previous one because there's not the big one, but they're attacking my frame rate. Why is Mr. Piss dying again?
Let's dance.
Oh, is he bleeding? Is that his bleed damage? Like getting attacked by a sword or anything like that, like his enemy with a sword doesn't give bleed. But for some reason, these guys specifically make you bleed.
Settle down.
Like, you make everyone, every single person in the party bleed. Oh. Okay, I thought this was gonna be like, I was thinking like, oh, maybe they wanted me to do this fight first. And it's like an easier one. No, I think this is the harder fight. I got my hopes up.
Silence.
At least these guys are going down pretty easily. Hey,
No one
is
escapes
this a
my
waste?
sight.
This seems like a waste. It keeps going.
Get him.
I should have held that. What are they doing? Am I supposed to care about these things? I thought I was looking for book parts. I'm doing like a defense thing? What is it to do with books? I was looking for like parts for a book so I can find a screwdriver to repair a robot. Why am I protecting crystals right now?
The tides beckon.
All right, let me get them all in my sight.
Settle down.
Hold on. Just die. Oh my god, there's like a fourth wave. Of course there's a fourth wave. There's always fourth waves, aren't there? Rule of fours, as they say. Rule of fours in gaming. Maybe it'll be a rule. Maybe it'll be 5. Maybe we'll go. Let's go for 6.
Bow your head.
I mean, at least they're like easier to fight than that previous one. Like these guys go down pretty easily. I guess it's because they're not trying to kill me. They're trying to kill these rocks. Okay. Just die. Die. Don't make this harder than it has to be. Okay, there we go. Now it's gonna be annoying. That's like a boss, isn't it? This is like straight up a boss.
Silence.
What does that do with like protecting getting books? By the way, thought we're looking for book pages.
Bow your head.
They're destroying those crystals right now. They're doing a number on those crystals. Okay, let's one Q. Come on, just die already.
Silence.
I do not appreciate your continued existence. Please perish. This is a very suboptimal group for this.
The tides beckon.
It's working so far. This is not sustainable.
Settle down.
Okay, there we go. Challenge. Challenge? Did that have anything to do with the quest I was doing here?
Let the record show that I verbally consent
10
to
gems.
relinquishing these items into your possession.
Okay, we got all of them. We did get all of them. Should I just grab this while I'm here? That is all. I gotta regret it if I didn't. So we're going back to, I'm guessing the village, right? Or at least the place near the village. So here. Here. Okay. This would be like the third mysterious piece. Is there like 4 of them? Like 4 screws, right? Part of me is saying there's like is thinking there's 7. Part of me feels like there's gonna be like 7 of these quests I gotta do. I'm hoping it's 4. That's the wrong button. These do look like the missing pages from the book. Let's try putting one back in, shall we? Insert page. Give. What? Give. Then we just need to concentrate and meditate on the book like before. As the page got to the bird. Read countless volumes here. It appears that these books were left by the ancient order. Kingdoms rise and fall, and when a civilization is annihilated, a new one will be born after. From the ashes, which these books refer to as Fortuna. It's somewhat rudimentary, but theoretically at least, it bears striking resemblance to the computational scheme I have formulated and termed world formula. All the records are blurred with age, but were I able to quantify them to some extent, they could be of use in my world formula calculations. No matter how many times I derive it, the result remains the same, though this result is not expected. Unlike the world depicted in these ancient texts, there will be no more new civilizations born, unless we consider introducing variables from outside the system. If it was that sort of power, there might be a choice. So that's that's like the I forgot, is this the tree of life or the tree of death? It's like a like Jewish mysticism, I think it's called. Is it called like the Kabbalah or something? Let's see. Why did I get it? Jewish. I think it's the tree of life. Yeah, it's like that's the tree of life. Not to be confused with the Yggdrasil. Yeah, that's the tree of life. That is exactly the tree of life. Except this thing is a bit weird, but other than that's just the tree of life. Here I found the magical techniques left behind by the Golden Troop. They seem to be referred to by various names. I'll go with the one for now. Based on my interpretation, it appears to be known as the Seal of Chymical Marriage and consists of two parts. However, it has been weathered too much to decipher any more information, interestingly. I've encountered similar symbols and documents from the, oh god, Narcissenkreuz Institute archives. They look complicated, yet the underlying principles are quite clear. If the records prove accurate, there are some key locations within the realm remaining. Related records may be found elsewhere as well. I should record my findings here for now, as they may prove useful in the future. I have no idea what any of this means. So there's like, he has like the world formula, which I guess is just like his weird way of saying when one civilization falls, another one rises. And he calls that the world formula, I think, right? He's referred to as Fortuna. So it says their concept of Fortuna, of civilizations show up after, like one civilization falls, another one rises. It's called Fortuna, but it's similar to his concept of the world formula. And this is saying that this text that he found says that for whatever reason, some equation predicts that after that civilization falls, there's not going to be a new one that springs up. Like, that's it. So the magical techniques left by Golden Troop. Yeah, this just seems like he's talking about the pages themselves as opposed to like the concepts within them. There's something even Paimon could start to understand. It seems like the confusion was all due to the pages that were missing before, huh? Let's put another page in. Hopefully this will make more sense. I doubt it though. Start meditating again when the attempt to understand edges blur. That makes sense of happening. There's a rush of noise all around you. The pollution of the land and water wrought by giant beast Alinus seems to have been mostly purified and diluted. However, when it comes to Alinus itself, even the adults seem to be at total loss. The giant beast Alinus. Alinus itself, even the adults seem to be at a total loss. They simply cordoned off the surrounding area, and nevertheless, it was quite easy to sneak in. It felt rather strange slipping into the creature's mouth, Vor, and it reminded me of events from some sort of stories I once read. He read Vor stories. Though I had no substantive evidence, I still sensed some sort of will from it. Who the hell is Jacob? There was no signs of decay in the flesh. Instead, its body was hardening, as if forming a protective membrane. Given its current immobilized state, it looks like a self-defense mechanism to safeguard its internal organs. But it does make sense with such a wellspring of vitality. If my deduction is correct, it may also be used to enhance Jacob's... Who is Jacob? By following the same principle. However, at this stage, there is no need to subject Jacob to such risks. I should get safe experimental data first through the Institute of Natural Philosophy, and then set specific research objectives. Although, as Jacob mentioned, this may be a waste of a lot of precious time. After all, the flesh of Elenus remains toxic, and the risk of Jacob has returned. He's quite brave, but also an idiot. He didn't give any thought to the possible consequences. We have no one else to rely on now the data we've collected is still incomplete. Jacob had minor adverse reactions, primarily vomiting, so he's a stupid idiot who throws up. But he recovered quickly and hasn't shown other symptoms in the short term. His mental status and physical status remain stable. It's only possible because Jacob completely trusts me. Our lives are limited. Still, even if it's just for the future, we must find a way to get allies, get stronger, and prevent disaster. Elaine has enrolled in the Institute of Natural Philosophy. He should fit right in with his sharp mind. I brought the pocket watch he gave us, and we compared the time only to find there was already a significant discrepancy. We agreed to meet at the Institute. The brightest minds of Fontaine are gathered there. We can expect to make a huge progress and get much needed help. As for Marianne, just the sight of her fills me with joy. We had a long discussion about but Jacob was crying through most of it. I didn't tell him about Jacob. It's because Uncle Guillotine... That's pretty much just Guillotine, man. Guillotine? Uncle Guillotine, who was with them, is part of the Mason... Oh god, I'm not doing that. Although he seems to be treating Elaine and Marianne very well, he still can't be trusted. After all, father and mother, it was all the doing of the lackeys and goons! Goons! So what I'm getting from this, all I'm understanding from this is there's a giant monster that was polluting the land called Elenus, however you pronounce that. And somehow it was like locked up somewhere, or cordoned off, as they said, I think, and is turning to stone to protect itself. And I guess they're trying to investigate this because they think it's related to some future disaster. And the adults don't care. And I think Jacob has AIDS now or something. Well, Paimon can read the words now, but the author's intended meaning is still a total mystery. We'll just have to put this last page in and see what we get. Maybe the contents will link up or something. They didn't even like... Okay. The tests on Jacob's strength continue. As before, the flesh and blood of the great beast Elenus is being used as nutrition. Jacob seems to have been Oh my god. I'm not in a mental state or physical state. My mouth, I don't have any water. So my mouth is very dried. It's kind of hard to read, but I'm gonna keep trying. Jacob seems to have gotten used to it, so there's nothing to worry about anymore. Thus, the adverse reactions observed before may just have been caused by Jacob's feeling of disgust. It's a relief to know that his physical condition hasn't been harmed. Jacob still eats, but only out of habit and no longer as a necessity for survival. But I suppose it's a good thing, because eating together is nice. It suddenly occurred to me that Jam was somewhat similar to the flesh and blood of Elenus. So I made a joke about it, and Jacob seemed quite uncomfortable. Wait a second. Has he been like feeding his friend parts of this giant, somewhat almost dead monster just to see what happens? Like to see if he gets superpowers or something? He's just been feeding him this giant, like pieces of this giant monster? Is that what's been happening? Hey, Jacob, eat this. Eat this, like, gelatinous monster flesh, and let's see if you turn into a god. Results have improved significantly in comparison to the previous tests. Perhaps more can be done. Then the next step would be to attempt the opening of a passage. The passage was opened successfully, though it only lasted a short while. During this time, many black monsters that were shaped like dogs emerged, and we did fight dog monsters. They were more like brown than black, though. They were very aggressive and terrifying, but thank goodness Jacob was there. Though he was so scared he was crying, he still managed to wipe them out while bawling. This kind of gives me like Ichi the Killer vibes. These monsters are identical to those we discovered during our desert expedition. However, those were salt gray, stiff, and immobile at the time, so it was relatively safe. I'm certain their properties are nearly identical to those of Elenus. The records mention passages appearing in large numbers, and numerous dangerous monsters that looked like dogs emerging from them. It's very likely that they are the same type. It can be safely postulated that the locations of these passages linked to its full linked wait the passages linked okay the location these passages link to is full of monsters. I shall tentatively call them beastly rifts. Thus, these hounds may be called rift hounds. You know what that reminds me of? I haven't read the story, but isn't that kind of what the hounds of Tyndalos are like? They're these like, not necessarily dogs. I guess I think they're not. They're not. They don't necessarily look like dogs. They look these like weird, abstract things that come from a different reality through was like acute angles, like 90-degree angles. They like come through places like that into our reality or something. That's kind of what I'm reminded of here. Maybe I have to read that book. As you read faster and faster, you fall into a trance and arrive again in the mysterious space. No matter how many times I run the calculations, the results are the same. After a few hundred years, all the birthing waters of the world will dry up. And a few hundred years after that, the world will become as it appears now before us. This is quite the predicament. Hey, come on now, don't cry. There's nothing to be afraid of. I'm here, aren't I? Don't you trust me? Also, Elaine and the others will definitely help. Also, I bet you'll definitely be able to survive in this world. You're special. I know. You're worried that constitution of others is different from yours. That's reasonable. Well, that's why we need to continue researching the thing left behind by the Golden Troop. Perhaps we'll discover some new possibilities. We'll go back to the Institute together and take a look, okay? The voice drifts away again. After a while, it feels like a long time, though. In this world, time seems to no longer measure changes in matter. You hear the voice once more. It looks like he won't help us anymore. You're the only one I can rely on now. Hey, come on, don't be like that. I'm sad too, but I won't cry until after the fat lady sings. Moreover, we still have to find a way to cure him. Don't be scared, it'll all go smoothly. There are already lots of people willing to listen to us. If we want to pursue them further, besides belief, we'll also need ceremony. As for the name, we'll call it the Book of Revealing. So it's like I'm imagining it's like Book of Taiyo in Yu-Gi-Oh, where it's like flip one face down monster to face up position and put it in the form of a book. We used our secret cipher to write it. Everyone only sees the world that their cognitive framework allows them to see, but using this method, we can share the visions we have foreseen with others. As you begin to listen closely to what the voice is saying, it begins to gradually fade away. At the same time, you feel the world around you suddenly begin to collapse with a roaring sound resounding you to wake again. Are you okay? Was that an earthquake? Earthquake? What earthquake? Nothing happened. Paimon did get a little dizzy, but you looked like you'd fainted. You didn't wind up in some mysterious space again, did you? What's going on with that weird space anyhow? If you think about it, it's pretty dangerous too. What if you get in and can't get back out? So just what did you encounter inside? It's approached the same thing. I seem to have heard a prophecy that someone made. Did someone say anything in there? Was this some kind of prophecy? That's really creepy. If what you say is true, then this was actually a book of prophecies, wasn't it? Why make the format so complicated? If the author didn't want people to understand it, wouldn't it have been better to not write it at all? Actually, I heard all kinds of sounds while I was meditating, but they were just the songs of birds and flowers. I don't know anything about the prophecy you spoke of. It seems you must enter that space again to understand what is going on. If we meditate together this time, we should be able to enter it. Paimon's still worried. Wait, Paimon wants to come too. No way is she gonna stay here alone. You meditate. Your very soul feels drawn to this mysterious sound as you follow what sounds like a whole world, utterly alien, supremely familiar races to meet you. Cutscene? Low frame rate cutscene? Oh, dungeon. Oh no, it's a dungeon. Oh god. Oh, I can't do a dungeon. It said highly dangerous. So it's like a ruin. There's gonna be monsters in here right there. Can you just write a normal book? Just a normal book. Make this a comic book, and then I'll be interested. Now she's all the Alice in Wonderland White Rabbit and all that. Pulling all that nonsense. I'm gonna play as Barbara. I got this outfit. I'm gonna look at it. Money, cool. I don't think I need that right now. Enter. It's like the Valkyries going across Yggdrasil with their winged steeds to go across the 9 realms. What am I doing here? What's this is a dead end, right? Yeah, this is a dead end. Oh god. Am I supposed to fight these guys, or are these guys just hanging out? They weren't even really doing anything, but I mean, they can't be allowed to live. What are these guys doing in a book, anyways? How are these guys? There's no way these things know how to read, right? What are they doing in a book? They come back up? Are they dead? I think they're dead. They're dead. I'm about to play as Barbara. Little sailor outfit. It's cute. Is that? Yeah, it's a duck. Little duck bag. It's cute. Nice little duck bag. I don't know how effective it would be as a bag, though. It's like the shape of it would make it kind of hard to store things in there. You know, when Paimon says stuff in third person, it's endearing. Because she's a little, you know, a little not all there mentally, I assume. She's kind of stupid. Barbara, you don't need to speak like that. You're a grown woman, right? I think. Like, I can change my party. Okay, that's good news. I might have to. Who's my best lightning person? I guess her. She's really good, but I don't have like a book for her. It was Keking.
Behold, the Prinzessin der Verurteilung.
I was very confused for a second. I forgot like the bird talks. Is there more of those? There's more of those. Okay. Hope this isn't a. What are you doing? What are you doing? What was that about? What was the point of that? This isn't timed. Okay. Huh? Did I do it? Did I even hit this thing? I could have gone up the stairs myself, you know. Oh my god, are they timed? Are they really timed? That's just awful. So in that case, I'd probably rather be what's her face? Lisa?
I'll keep an eye on you.
Because she doesn't need to charge her attack. She just zaps. I'd rather just reset at this point. Yes, that one. This should be open, right? Is there like a fifth one that I'm not? Or are they not all good? What? Did it open? It must have opened, right? I think it's the treasure chest. That might not even be like a story thing. That might just been like a side thing. No experience points. Nothing. Nothing of value. Nothing of real value. I want to be able to level up my characters. I don't even necessarily want new characters. I just want the characters I have to be stronger. Where'd Canatia go? She was just here a second ago. Something on the ground. Pick up and let's take a look. I have a page in the book. See that? That's the conclusion of the world formula arrived at after countless calculations. The scene we foresaw, the destruction after the cataclysm. And this world where not even a sweet flower or a mint can grow. And mint is very hardy. Mint is a very hardy plant. If you like grow mint somewhere, if you're not careful, it will just spread everywhere. That is the end of all things. Do you believe it at last, whether you have arrived at this place via the Book of Revealing or the Looking Glass? So this is an Alice in Wonderland thing. Okay. Lend me your strength that we may avoid this future. Just as I said, the only way is... How did it end up here? Let Paimon see. Cataclysm Destruction, some kind of apocalypse. X-Men apocalypse, like the guy X-Men. I don't know much. I've read a lot of, not read, I've listened to a lot of X-Men audiobooks at work. Like a lot of them. What was it like? Dark Phoenix Saga, Days of Future Past, Smoke and Mirrors, Road of Bones, Lifeblood, Gifted, and Mutant Empire are the ones I can name off the top of my head. I think that's all of them. Apocalypse is mentioned in a lot of them, but he's not in any of them. So I don't know much about Apocalypse. I know what he did to Angel. That's pretty much it. Cataclysm, Destruction, Apocalypse. Even if Paimon can read the words, it doesn't make any sense. The other pages, that's true. We definitely seen something about calculations before. Sure, the author wants us to see a world where even sweet flowers and mints won't grow. That's a terrible place, no matter how you slice it. But if that really is the future, shouldn't the author tell everyone about it and find a solution? Why make a place like this? Maybe this is the only way everyone would believe it. It also mentions some kind of looking glass. Seems like there are other ways to get in here. Still, Paimon doesn't think any of this will be much help in answering Kenatola's question. Forget it. Who cares about some dumb prophecy anyways? The important thing right now is to find Kenotia. Let's keep looking. Kenotilla? Kenotola? I think Cannoli is a good name. No, there's no treasure here, right? Am I not missing out on anything? Just making sure. You gotta make sure with these type of things. Where are we going? Fortnite? There, but how did Kanatia get up? Oh god, there's a dog. It's like an actual dog though, but it's gonna turn evil. Like a German Shepherd? Germany confirm. I guess isn't Oh my god.
Come a little closer.
No, seriously, come a little closer. Like seriously
Let's
though.
spark things up a little.
Bow your head. Let the mighty be humble.
We're actually doing pretty well so far. Like, wow. Why are we kicking his ass? What is happening? This does not usually happen.
No, my sword.
Lisa just really good.
Settle down.
Why is this? Why am I? Is this guy just easy? Is this guy just really easy?
Silence.
There's no way I'm having an easy time with anything. It must be too easy if I'm having an easy time with it.
Bow your head.
If I'm not suffering, it must not just be like.
Be sanctified.
It's more likely that there's a design flaw than that I'm just good at something. No sign of Cantonia or where she's gone. There's only this fellow here. That said, why just? I thought I killed him. Since you don't want to attack us anymore. That's a first for a Rift Hound, huh? It's like it wants to say something to us. Not that we can understand it. We should get too close. Paimon's seeing things? It's an ordinary little doggy over there. Where'd that Rift Hound go? Take a look. Is there something wrong with Paimon's eyes? It might just be the Rift Hound. It's trying to tell us to go through the passageway over there. Judging from its reaction, Paimon guessed. Wait, isn't it like the starting place? I actually forgot the name of it. Mondstadt? Isn't that supposed to be kind of like Germany? Who knows where that's going to lead, but we weren't able to find Kenotilla anywhere, so maybe she did leave via that way. Looks like there's no other route we can take, so let's just try to and see what happens. Which route? This one? Fair enough. Fortnite. Fortnite Battle Pass. No, we came right back. Or maybe we never even left. Oh, you had the same reaction as I did, Paimon. Ken Attila, we're looking all over for you. Paimon kept calling out for you, but you never responded. That place was so dangerous, but you just ran all around all over the place. Dangerous? That place was serene and peaceful like a beautiful garden. Huh? But all we saw was rubble. That's odd. I kept looking for you two back in the previous space, but there were big trees and flowers everywhere, so I got lost. Fortunately, I followed the sound of a bird and then found a golden butterfly, which brought me up to the top of the garden. What about the Rift Hound? We saw you in a Rift Hound. Oh, right, that Rift Hound even turned into a dog. Now I just feel like Paimon is talking nonsense. I saw a little dog. That was a big dog, at least a medium-sized dog. On top of the garden, there was a cute little dog that nodded at me and helped me open the way out for me. I thought you both had gone somewhere else to play, and then I didn't need to worry, so I just came back here. And you, what did you discover? We found another page. Right, we found this inside. Though we didn't know if it'd be useful, it looks like it's a page from this book. A butterfly. It's the golden butterfly. What are you talking about? I see the golden butterflies flying out from the page just like the one I saw in the space before. Never mind solving anything. We've got even more problems on our hands now. Seems like you really did see something completely different in that space. If that space is the future predicted by the author, then why did you see a garden? Just thinking about that makes Paimon's head hurt. And I was very happy inside. I didn't even think about those questions. Maybe that's what the book was trying to tell me all along. Even if we perceive differently, if we can communicate our feelings to one another, maybe the essence of things doesn't matter all that much after all. Paimon wouldn't say that we had a great time in there, but if you've figured things out for yourself, then good on you. Still, that place is pretty sketchy, and we don't yet have any clues as to what's up with the prophecy either. Speaking of the prophecy, the book makes it sound like really scary, sure. Oh my god. Oh, I just gotta recalibrate. This book makes it sound really scary, sure, but what if the things I saw were really the future? After all, such things aren't set in stone, are they? And since the book mentions other ways to enter that space, we may be able to figure this book and its prophecy out if we find them. And then maybe we can meet there again in that space. Might be better if we just meet in reality. Also, Canatilla, don't go running around in that space anymore. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. Wait. Did it? Okay, I got the strange part. Thank God. Three agents have been absorbed to date. Useful skills gained. Discovered from their memories that, regarding the Ordo's existence, the Court of Fontaine is officially very interesting mechanism. With the right organ, consciousness can be transplanted. Has the knowledge to operate the mechanism, understand the general idea after absorption, that other than the experimental model, all operate on the simple logical tree. An interesting attempt, but the path he chose was regrettable. Renee would definitely think so. Jacob got emotional because he did not wish to oppose the Guillotines. I'm going to call them the Guillotine siblings. Uncle Guillotine and the Guillotine brothers. Declined, of course. Alan Guillotine said before leaving that it seems that there is no going back. Alas, he is only a genius when it comes to machines. In all other things, he is but ordinary. He does not understand the future. He does not even realize that we hit the point of no return long ago. I, however, will create the future, and there will be a place for him and Mary Ann Guillotine in it. Alright. We're gonna go to Mamir. Mamir. So, like, here, I guess? There's nowhere near the end of the quest, right? This might be like a three-parter. Because... okay, no one's gonna remember this, but I did a stream a while ago. It was like Pomu ice cream. Kind of out of date nowadays because everything that happened. Um, she's not really. The Pomu is not a thing anymore, technically speaking. And there was like this one ice cream that I wanted to try. It was like the Ike Eveland ice cream, and it was like vanilla and Blue Moon ice cream. I thought that sounded really good. So I remember like, this once I went to this like one ice cream shop, or kind of close to where I live. And the thing is, they had the like Blue Moon ice cream and vanilla ice cream because Blue Moon is kind of hard to come across. But that place gives you so much ice cream. They give you too much ice cream, like way too much ice cream. Way more ice cream than a normal person would ever eat in a single setting. And you
Melusines are
can't.
beautiful creatures. They are the pride of Fontaine. Be sure
Okay,
to
furry.
befriend them and cause them no harm.
Shut up, furry. So, um, I got the ice cream. It was really good, but it was like several days worth of ice cream. It was so much. You can't even ask them for less ice cream. They just give you like insanely huge amounts. And then I went to like a gas station today. It was like a quick trip, so it was like kind of a nicer gas station. And they had Blue Moon and vanilla ice cream in these like small containers. So I got those. I'm looking forward to having them tonight. Amir, we collected a whole bunch of components. Will these do? Collected so many in such a short time. Amazing. Guess that's what I should expect from Outlanders who've experienced lots of things and met lots of people. We've done this sort of thing loads of times after all. That said, how are we going to use these components to fix Seymour? Oh, Seymour's the robot. I forgot about that. Did someone say something about Seymour? Main quest was Seymour. Okay, yeah. Like Father said. Benzie, a mobile dog robot along the slit on its back. Ill-befitting of repairs and such components in the ground. Blah, blah, blah. At done, she takes out a strange mechanical component from her pocket. It resembles an intricately packed candy with some indecipherable runes carved into it. She embeds in the gear on the dog's head. With a clack, they come together. Components of unknown purpose skitter across the ground. She picks them all up. There's valuables more in this place after all. More components drop than we collected in the first place. It seems different from the other components. It's a token. A token? That's right. It was something we were all born with. Father said that if we put this in as well, we'd be able to cure Seymour. But you were born with that? Does that mean... Actually, I'm not sure how you're born in the first, but are they all female? I'm not sure either, now that I'm considering it. But in my first memories, I had the token with me. So it's like a Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc 5, where the girls are born with the bracelets. That sounds really weird out of context, but trust me, it's weirder in context. And is it something really valuable to you? Tokens are very important to us. They're different from ordinary components. They were the first memento we received when we arrived in this beautiful world. They are proof that we are alive. If that's the case, why did you just use it like that? Well, I didn't throw it away or anything. Seymour will be by my side, right? And he's this way because he tried to save me, so... Line. It's a horizontal line. Relay module detected. Environment check. Contamination levels high. Activating in safe mode. It suddenly moved. Unidentified life forms detected. Related information entered. It is a pleasure to meet you, Miss Mamir, and... There's Sideshow and Paimon. You've entered this data previously. It is an honor to meet you, noble Mr. Noble. And Paimon, the adorable little one. Thank you for your help in the previous altercation. I am prototype 4ACV07. You may call me Seymour. Seymour Butts. Up until today, for 1 out of 7 times 10 to the 21st clockwork cycles, my functions were in hibernation, awaiting their awakening by the master, such that I may continue fulfilling my assignment. Hibernation? Couldn't you talk normally before, though? By normal speech, you refer to my pre-configured automated responses, yes. Huh? Your observation is most sharp. almost comparable to that of my master. Previously, when you would bring my artificial clockwork relay module nearby, Miss Mimir, my main voice unit will be automatically triggered. An artificed clockwork re. I'm gonna give up. Are you referring to her token? I apologize, but I cannot answer your question. I do not understand the meaning of this token you refer to. As such, I can make no judgment as to any relationship between this token and said artifice relay module. Regardless, while hibernating, I would automatically play preset responses to specific situations to ensure that my voice-over units would work properly once energy supply was restored. In other words, you were just playing fixed lines before. Is that what you mean? Affirmative. Your understanding is completely correct, Paimon, as befits your elegance and wisdom. Okay, now you're just kissing ass. Take a screenshot of this. There we go. A large amount of energy is required to operate my natural language processing unit. My logic unit actively shuts off when power supply cannot be guaranteed, so as to prevent complete loss of my functionality. So that means, so all these things you said to me before were just pre-written? Affirmative, your understanding is correct. Miss Mimir, during my previous hibernation, your interactions were all performed through the playback of pre-recorded voice assets. Uh-oh. However, my visual information processing modules were not shut off, so I do have the paintings you displayed in my memory unit. I can recognize more than 103,900 different styles of art, but your work does not match any of them. As such, I can reasonably infer that your art has unprecedented artistic value. I did not mention this before using my preset voice assets, so consider this attempt appended to any previous related comments. Really? Affirmative. You see, the only reason people don't understand your art is because your style is too new and unique, so don't worry about it. You'll get it in the future for sure. Thank you, Seymour. Paimon, I was afraid that... See, even Seymour says so. You gotta believe in yourself. And believe in us, too. We understand your paintings and they are truly beautiful. In any case, thank you for all your help in restoring my lost relay module. This way, I will be able to better fulfill my mission. Protect my master. My master, you mean Mimir? Is that why you suddenly activated to protect her when she was in danger? Negative. I am infinitely grateful for her for taking care of me during my hibernation. However, she is not my master. My master is... Is? I apologize. Some of my memories have suffered light damage, inference caused by previous damage, unable to locate data related to master. Reason for previous emergency activation is unknown. That should not have happened. I must schedule logic unit maintenance. Well, why don't we have something to eat, Seymour? You've never eaten anything before. Maybe you'll figure out once you're... That thing can't even eat. It doesn't have a mouth. Estimated data damage high. Attempting global search for relevant information. Searching last recorded segment. Failure. Critical data damaged. Search procedure has been forcefully terminated. Are you really okay? You seem to be getting worse somehow. Thank you for your concern, Miss Paimon. She's not married, but do not worry. I was merely running a self-diagnostic. I can confirm that everything is operating normal. It would be funny, though, if Paimon had, like, a secret husband. It was, like, a Cosmo and Wanda thing. That'd be great. What's going on? It's accompanied by a quake this time. Warning. Extreme increase in environmental contamination detected. For your safety, please avoid this place. Please leave this place to avoid irreversible damage. What kind of contamination are you talking about? What's going on? Ah, Father says it's dangerous. Hurry. Father again? What danger? What do you have to hurry and do? The scattered Melusines. Danger. There's no time to explain. Please help me. Whatever the case, Sideshow, Paimon has a real bad feeling about the quake just now. Maybe it has something to do with Mimir was talking about. Let's get going. I just teleport out of here? I'm just gonna teleport. It's too far away for me to walk. Is that the giant the big monster, the corruption beast they were talking about? Treasure chest. Oh, it's
Is
common.
it what you wish to find? Hopefully the excitement of opening a treasure chest has at least made it a worthwhile experience.
Yeah. Don't climb the booger. Oh God.
Come on, we can do it.
Settle down.
You've been a naughty boy.
Bow your head.
I think the main problem I've encountered is I don't have any like elemental stuff going on with this grouping right here.
Try not
Well, the
to
grouping I had
enjoy
before
this
was
too
all
much.
just water attacks.
Settle down.
Maybe the reason why I had so much easier time with the previous boss battle is because that setup actually included like this setup actually includes like some elemental interaction. Something tells me this is not just gonna be a one wave thing.
You're in for a little shock.
I missed it. Nope, it was just that one. Okay, fair enough.
No pain. No
Ooh,
gain.
experience points. Are we going down? No. Oh. Really, there's nothing here. You sure this is the place? It should be. Father couldn't be wrong. Still, Paimon didn't expect Seymour could dive. Affirmative. I am equipped with the latest multi-use diving unit, with which I may always accompany my master, and those composed of pure water. Huh? Mimir? What are you doing here? Where'd you come from? Sorry, did I scare you? These monsters kind of came jumping out of those glowing circles, so I hid in the cleft in the rocks. It's all good as long as you're okay. Are you alone? No, there's a friend of mine who's been trapped over there. Child's name is Puka. Tall one. Could I please ask you to rescue her? Leave it to us. Yeah, let's go. What? Is that what I'm supposed to be doing? Like, am I doing this right? I don't think I'm doing this right. Am I just missing every time, or is not supposed to do it? Am I like, just have like that bad of aim, or am I just somehow like completely missing the concept here? I'm always missing. How is that possible? Okay, I don't know. Like, am I supposed to cut this one first? I I don't get it. What? 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 Can I just hit it? Why can't they just hit it? It's grass. Just hit it. Can't you just hit the grass? It's grass. Just slash it. Probably gonna. I'm gonna be honest. I'm probably gonna end this. How long am I going for? This is gonna be a three. This is gonna be a three-parter. I want to eat that ice cream. I've been looking forward to it. I'm gonna eat the ice cream. So yeah, it's gonna be it for this one. Ice cream. Wait, can I? Don't know to wish. We're gonna do one wish before we leave. Could really use a wish right now. Wish right now. Wish right now. We pretend that airplanes in the night sky like debate club. I could really use a wish right now. Wish right now. Wish right now. All right, it's gonna be it. And see you sayonara later.